in Warsaw. I've been dying to come here for the past 10 to 11 years. But whatever, I finally made it after flying for about 13 hours, waiting for about another 10 hours in airports. I finally made it. I'm exhausted, but I'm gonna head to my hotel, change, and hit the streets to see what we find. Looking for bars, clubs, restaurants. I'm not hungry, but I still want to eat. I want to try all the food. A suggestion I give to you if you're traveling and you don't know where to go, download yourself Tinder or Bumble, or I have Raya. It's a celebrity dating app. It's pretty cool. You meet people and they recommend you places. You know, Raya's cool because you can meet both girls and guys and just to make friends. It's not like anything intimate, so I recommend it. But let's see what we find. I'm excited. I really made it to my hotel. I'm gonna do a separate review for the hotel. I booked two different styles of hotels. I booked like an apartment, low-cost hotel, Airbnb style, and then in Krakow I booked Upscale, very fancy hotel. So you guys can see the two different contrasts. This is like a very typical apartment in Poland. It's super cool. It's not really my style. It's very tacky, but I'll explain my reasons later. It's super cheap, so make sure you tune in to next week's videos so that you guys can catch up. It even has a kitchen. I'll show you the kitchen really quick. But I just showered. I'm gonna put my shoes on and head out to the street. There's a whole bunch of restaurants down that street. I'm sure I'll find something. I saw restaurants, I saw bars, so let's do this thing. So they made me some drink that's not on the menu. Pretty fine. It tastes like maracuya, like parchita. I don't know how to say that in English. Passion fruit. Look at how cheap that is. That's like $13 or $15 for a drink and pasta, including tax. Wow. All right, guys. Day 2 in Warsaw, my first full day here. It took me about 20 hours to get here between airplane and wait. If you haven't checked out my Paris video, go check it out now. This video is going to be a lot more, I don't want to say intense, but it's going to have a lot more footage because I'm here for 5 days. I'm going to be posting culture food and a whole bunch of other stuff. This is the view from the kitchen of the hotel. I'll show the outside now. I'm going to hit the streets now. I'm going to go try to find a bite. And today we're doing a tour of the Warsaw ghetto and some other World War II places that we can visit here. I'm very excited, but look, this is the typical Warsaw. I hope my phone doesn't fall. That would be pretty bad. But let's go. Let's do this. This place is actually really cool. It's like an apartment complex slash hotel. I'll be showing that later in a separate video. But it's like your typical European style apartment. I'm gonna go pay my tour really quick. It's actually free. There's a lot of free tours in Warsaw. They work off of tip, which I think is great. And what I love about Warsaw is that it's so cheap. It's stupidly cheap. I don't know if you saw the part a little before in the video where I paid $15 for food and a drink. So look how awesome this is. Let me go pay that really quick. Alrighty. So I don't think there's anything that says tourist more. Got a big map. So the hotel staff super friendly. They gave me this map. There's like a promenade, I guess, next to the river. It's super nice to walk around, and a street full of restaurants. It's called, I'm probably bombing the pronunciation, but Nowy Świat. So let's head over there and check that out. Really nice, and that restaurant says typical Polish food, also looks really nice. I'm gonna flip a coin and see which one wins. The croque madame won. This caught my attention. Duck is my favorite dish. This menu looks awesome. Morning. Hi, can I sit there? Thank you.
Just for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yes.
Thank you. Pretty excited. Wow, it's hot outside, guys. It's like 90 degrees Celsius, or in Fahrenheit, I guess that's like 30 or whatever. But anyway, one of the things I question myself the most when traveling is what's the typical food? I can't really figure it out here in Poland, but I'm assuming it's like steaks. I heard like their dumplings are fire too. So I'm gonna have the chicken breast, the duck breast with potato dumplings. But their menus, they have a lot of omelets, meats, eggs Benedict, a lot of pastries, crepes, stuff with salmon, a lot of assortment of salads, salad with salmon, fried chicken salad. My mouth is watering. This looks amazing. Soups, pumpkin soup, and the food is so cheap. Like a chicken fillet with almond flakes and potato dumplings is 33 zlotys, which is $10 or like 8 euros. That's like ridiculously cheap. Or a pork tenderloin for 42 zlotys. That's like $12, $13. You can't beat that anywhere. Let's check this out. Beer for an APA, American APA, is only 14 zlotys. That's $4.35. That's wild. They have a whole bunch of different types of coffee. Guys, I think I'm moving to Warsaw. Look at this. So I don't know what I ordered exactly. It's like an Aperol Spritz with a different type of alcohol. And it has strawberries and cucumber. So like a gin soda, but with some other sort of alcohol. Let's try it out. It tastes like a gin soda. Strawberries and cucumber. I don't know what type of alcohol this is though. Comes in great with this heat though. Wow. So that's duck breast, potato dumplings. I have no idea what that is, but I'm guessing it's some like guava cranberry sauce. It's like a gnocchi. It's really good. And the duck is super tender. Wow. See? I'll show you guys the desserts now inside. They all look delicious. I love macaroons. It's not in my diet, but let's try these out. Pretty good. Thank you.
Do you pay now or later?
Give me 1 second. And all this is a little more pricey, but I got alcohol. So a drink, dessert, main course, double espresso was 104 zlotys, which is like $28. That's not bad at all. At all. It is a little pricier than the other places, but this is a super touristy place. Okay, so good news, I found the gym. I just asked the waitress. I love how everyone stares. I just asked the waitress, and right around the block over there they have a new gym. So I'm gonna go check it out, see how much it is, because I've eaten like a pig and I've only been traveling for about a day and a half. I ate snails in Paris, steak, crepes, wine. On the airplane, Air France had very good food. I ate dinner, breakfast on the plane, and I just had some macaroons, duck, and gnocchi. So let's go sign up for that really quick so we can continue on our tour. I love the European sense of humor. McFit next to McDonald's. So if you're coming to Warsaw, you can go to McFit to go to the gym. Guys, and there's something about when traveling, I know that we all have iPhones and Waze and Google Maps and stuff, but your experience is honestly so much better. I almost got run over. Your experience is honestly so much better if you do it with a map, especially in like a Eastern European country like Poland. I don't know, it just gives it more of the experience. I am a little lost. I'm kidding. But it just makes it better. You're not worried of in how many minutes you're gonna get there, and you see so much more things going through little streets, because usually maps or Waze or whatever takes you the quickest route. But when you go through like the little streets, you see little things like the little book sale we saw earlier that you normally wouldn't see. Look how beautiful this walk is. I'm definitely coming back here. I totally want to see this in the winter. Look at that. So nice. Did I mention it's hot as out here? One thing I found pretty cool, when I go to South America, I do see a lot of this, but there's a lot of American restaurants. There's Subway, I saw Fridays, there's KFC. Oh look, this is the restaurant I ate in last night, but at a different location. Aioli. It's like Italian food, bar food. The drinks were great, and it's super cheap. I should be almost there. I think I'm running a little late. Okay guys, let's strike that thought. Don't use the map. Use Google Maps, because I was like 5 minutes late and these people don't play. So I've been hopping around the city running, looking for the group, but I think I finally found them. I've been playing hide and seek and they've been winning, but I think I found them. I'm in some sort of synagogue and I think this is where they are. I have to look for a group with a yellow umbrella. If not, I have to go somewhere else. But I'm almost there, guys. Okay, I think I found them. But they can't keep waiting. So I'm running around Warsaw. Happy now. Thankfully, I made my Warsaw ghetto tour. If you're interested in seeing that, please click the link above. What you're seeing here is actual bullets from World War II. But for now, let's stick to Warsaw because there's so much more to come. If you want a tip, check the weather. There's a hailstorm. Not fun. I heard in an Uber, hopefully that saves me. But I'm probably gonna be sick tomorrow. Alrighty, so I just showered. I'm gonna change for tonight. It should be my first night out. I'm gonna try to go clubbing with my cousins. We're actually celebrating my birthday. So let's see how that goes. It's kind of a crappy day. I got rained on, as you just saw. Whatever. I love Warsaw so far. It's amazing. Thought this was cool. Roman Polanski, the director of The Pianist. They have like a little Hollywood Walk of Fame here. This was one of my favorite hotspots in Warsaw. This used to be an ammunition factory, but today it's a two-story complex full of restaurants.
from all over the world. It's delicious. I'll be reviewing that towards the end of the video. But today we're coming to eat at Warszawski Zen. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. It's by Chef Matthew. The food was absolutely delicious. I can't wait for you to take a look at it.
Alright guys, so when I travel, I try to go to very typical restaurants. I like eating street food, but I like coming to 1 or 2 upscale restaurants. Today we came to, I'm gonna butcher this, but Warszawski Zen. It's a super cool setup. That's the kitchen right next to the table. And the first thing I see when I open the menu is, where is it? Calf brain. Give me 1 second because I'm gonna order it, but that sounds awful. But the restaurant's super, super nice. Truffle mashed potatoes and apples. Wow.
So we made a friend in the restaurant and he brought us right here to the river. So this is where a lot of locals come. Locals actually are allowed to, as opposed to in America, drink in public outside next to the river, and the view's beautiful. You can see the soccer stadium, trains, bridges, and here in the river there's like a promenade and there's bars on boats. Most of the bars happen to be on boats. They usually do have clubs, but right now they're closed. But the bars sufficed. We chose this pirate ship looking bar. It was so fun. Check out the footage and let me know what you think in the comments. It was a great first night out. Unfortunately, we couldn't stay until too late because in the morning we have a train ride to Krakow, which, by the way, subscribe to my channel because I will be uploading that Krakow tour as well as the Auschwitz concentration camp tour. So I'll see you in the morning, and I hope you're enjoying this video so far. morning. So today we're headed to Krakow. Last night was really fun, as you can see. But today we're heading to Krakow. Our train leaves at 8:53. It's like 8:15, so I'm gonna get ready, change, and head out so I can have some breakfast. I'm gonna do a separate Krakow video, so you can check that out, as well as a tour of the train. So, let's go. Good morning! Alrighty, so today we're on our way to Krakow. We're gonna be taking a train. It was a rough night. We're gonna be taking a train. Trains here is super cheap, guys. The first class ticket is like 30 euros and second class ticket is like 17. They're super comfortable. They all have a restaurant, food, bathrooms. It's honestly an awesome way to travel. Most have Wi-Fi. So I'll be reviewing the train as well. I'll put that on a separate YouTube video. But looking forward to it. We're a little late, but for a train, you just need to get there like 10 minutes before. But the Polish are very on time, so make sure you get there before the departure time. Let's do this thing. Okay, so I know that when traveling, both guys and girls like to hook up. That's the fun thing to do when you travel, especially to a foreign country like Eastern Europe. So I have a question. I know you have a boyfriend, but when you come to a different country, what do you look for in a guy?
Adventure. Tan skin.
Adventure.
Adventure.
Adventure. And you?
Tan skin. The only thing I want. Santa Miami.
And you?
Tanning.
But what type of adventure? What type of adventure?
Intellectual, emotional. and
On a trip?
And cultural, yes. That kind of adventure.
Interesting. Not what I was expecting at all. I was expecting like hot, sexy, fun, adventurous, like skydiving. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys look for when you travel. When I travel, I obviously look for a fun chick that knows the area well, that can do a fancy place, but can also do like a hole in the wall. So whenever I travel, I download Tinder again and I start matching people from like a month before. That way I can get to know them and I have a list of places to go to by the time I'm here. A lot of times I don't even meet up with them, but it's like a free tour guide. Look at this view. So when we were on the train, my little cousin over here tells me she's ready to go out, get wild, party, and ¡Oye, Cere! Despiértate, vámonos. Si quieres descansar. O sea, esto en el tren que vamos de copas, empezamos ahora y está acostada y tú otra. Huh? Alright, we're gonna go see what we find, okay? Alright, so we're finally out and we're on our way to Smolna Street. It's next to Novi, I forgot the name, but I'm gonna put it in the description. It's that first street where I ate the first day I was here. That street full of a lot of restaurants, while this Smolna Street has a bar and a pub crawl. It has open bar for about an hour or two. It's super cheap. A lot of locals go there. I asked my tour guide of the ghetto and she gave me this map. So that's where we're headed right now. We'll probably eat something on Novi Swait Street. I know I'm killing it, but I'm gonna write it down here in the video as well as in the description. And we're gonna head over to that bar crawl, which I'm pretty sure is gonna be fun. It's Saturday night. And as you can see, the streets are already packed.
Oh, look, another cannabis shop.
Vale.
All right.
Yo lo tengo. Pero si no vamos a cambiar de nombre.
All right, chicas, I have a serious question. Follar, marry, kill.
Okay.
Bad Bunny? Lil Pump? Lil Pump, un rapero? O Ricky Martin?
Vale.
Mary Bad Bunny.
Tía, yo también. Mary Bad Bunny.
Ricky Martin y Lil Pump.
Igual. The
No tengo
same.
nada en contra de él, pero es que Mary Bad Bunny.
All right, it's my turn.
Espera. Vale. Mary Kill y follar.
Follar.
Vale, Mary Kill follar. Vanessa Hudgens. Kamala Harris. Y Sofía Vergara.
Oh, Mary Sofia Vergara. I want nothing to do with Kamala Harris. And... ¿Cuál era la otra?
Vanessa Hudgens.
Hudgens. Okay, so this same street during the week is open, but at night it's peatonal, meaning closed off to cars. Walk. Alright, so something really cool just happened. We just ran into two Spaniards. We clearly stand out here because no one speaks Spanish here. Some people barely speak English. So they're actually soccer players. They play in 2nd Division soccer. They're on trial on a team here. We're gonna meet them after in that street I told you that has a bar crawl and a pub crawl. But right now we just got to the heart of Old Town. It's an Italian restaurant here in the middle of Old Town. I'm shocked by the prices here. Look, a glass of white wine, 18 zlotys. That's like $5, $6 kind of. So cheap. Una cerveza, un vino.
Vino.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for wine too. And the menu's huge.
Bueno, entonces.
It's like a black olive bruschetta. It's not your traditional bruschetta, but whatever. I'm sure it's good. Sun-dried tomatoes, chicken, and penne.
Looks good.
And that looks pretty good. So we chose this bar. Alright guys, this is the street to come to. Upscale. Look at it. Alright, so this is this spicy monkey gin, I think it's called. Monkey some sort of gin. I've never tried it. It has a very weird color. It smells like Madrid for some reason. Alright. That is awful. No sé, pruébalo tú. Oh man.
No sé, no.
It's weird. It's really weird. It's like a.
Vodka de Finlandia. Bueno.
Like a. I don't know what it tastes like. I don't know what it tastes like, but it tastes like Shiza. Go.
Te deja así como la garganta.
Yeah, it has like a super weird aftertaste. Like, you know what it tastes like? It tastes like rotten parchita, passion fruit, but like old passion fruit. I don't know. It's very weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. But the bar has been pretty cool. They take forever at the bar, so ordered a lot of drinks. Alrighty guys, so we left the bar. We didn't go to a club tonight because the conversation was so great. The music and cocktail bar, whatever it was called, I'll put it in the description, was amazing. The music was amazing. The drinks were amazing. The service was terrible. The service was absolutely terrible. So I just opted for ordering a lot of drinks at the same time so that we had them. Super great price, very cheap, $60, $70 for 8 drinks. But tomorrow, I have one more day in Krakow, Warsaw. Tomorrow, I will explore Warsaw during the day, try to go to more bars. I'll try to go see, the sun's coming up. It's only 4 in the morning. It's already 4 in the morning, but I'm very, very excited right now to indulge in some fries after a night of copeo, drinking, however you call it in your country. Let me know in the comments below what you call a night of drinking in your country. So excited. For you, the sweet potato? What's this? Huh? That's Polish? Yeah. Okay, I'll have one of those.
Okay, what size?
Medium? Or can I have a small hash tush and a small... You said this one's good too?
Yeah.
Okay, and a small... So 2 small. I just got my fries with alioli sauce. So I'm gonna try this and let you guys know how it is. I'm very excited right now. Alright, so it's my last day here. I'm gonna hit the streets. I'm gonna go to a restaurant right now. I have a couple in mind and we'll see which one I end up going to. But if you go to TripAdvisor and look up top restaurants in Warsaw, they'll all come out there. When I come back, I'm gonna be reviewing my apartment. It was great. I paid 80 euros a night. It's a full-blown apartment, full kitchen, washing machine, full bathroom. It sleeps 3 people, 4 if you ask for an extra bed. But I think it's totally worth it for the price. And it has like a cute little terrace out here for the restaurant to have breakfast. It's a very like typical Eastern European Polish apartment. It's very old, but I think that adds to the experience and makes it more special. So let's hit the streets. I decided to go to Beef and Pepper. It's #1 on TripAdvisor. It's very close to my hotel. It's around the city center. That's the Palace of Culture. I'll get a little closer look at that now. And look at this hotel. This is Polonia Palace Hotel. By the way, I'm like super jaywalking. I'm in the middle of a tram. I can't figure out how to get to that side, so I'm gonna have to do a very illegal street run. Ah! Okay, I made it. Take a look at this. For appetizer, I got some asparagus with topped with cheese, bacon, and a poached egg, and it looks phenomenal. All right, so let's dig in. Asparagus, some egg, some cheese, some bacon, and some tomatoes. Cheers. It's like an explosion of flavors in your mouth. It's a very good mix. The tomatoes freshness, the bacon's crispiness, and the fat. The cheese's saltiness. The egg's texture. Thank you. Can I see the bottle? Awesome. Alright, so the food here in Beef and Pepper was absolutely delicious, out of this world. Now this is a more pricey restaurant. The total was $68 for wine, coffee, appetizer, and a really good steak, which, you know, it's decent considering it's top quality. Now, one of the things that shocks me the most about Europe in general, I'm from Spain, but I live in Miami, is the tax. They put a tax on spreadas, 8%. I don't know what that means. The normal VAT tax, which is 8%. So the total tax comes out to 23%. Whoa, that's not bueno, but that's not the restaurant's fault. That's just, you know, how it's set up. But it was super, super good. I definitely recommend you come to Beef and Pepper. Oh, and another thing I thought was super nice of them, because it is expensive, but it's top quality, top service. They're very nice. They know what they're talking about. I did get this Polish wine. It wasn't my favorite. It was a little bitter, but one thing I thought was really nice of them, they brought me a banana shot that has banana, vodka, and white chocolate. I don't like sweets, but I'll give it a try and let you guys know what it tastes like. Let me finish my wine, coffee, and then I'll have that. I don't know if I'll like it though. Let's try this banana vodka white chocolate shot. Sounds gross. It's not my vibe, but it's interesting. I think if I would eat this with a cake, like all mixed in, I would enjoy it. It's not bad, it's just drinking it as a liquid that's a little off. It's very sweet, very interesting to say the least, but see? Yeah, not for me. But anyway, so right now I'm gonna try to go to the Warsaw Zoo to see the zookeeper's house. If you've seen The Zookeeper's Wife on Netflix, you know what I'm talking about. I'll talk a little bit more about it once I'm there. Hopefully I can get in. They only open on Sundays, but it's 5 p.m. I slept most of the day because last night was pretty heavy. So yeah, I'm gonna pay the bill and head out there now. Alrighty, so the villa is closed, but I guess I can see it through the outside. This is where the owner of the villa. I don't want to say his name because I'm gonna butcher it. Him and his wife would go into the Jewish ghetto during World War II and sneak out children and adults as well, but mostly children. They would take their truck, get the trash from the ghetto for the pigs, because that's how they convinced the Nazis to get a permit to go into the ghetto, because you couldn't go into the ghetto if you weren't Jewish. So they would sneak them out, bring them here, and they had a secret tunnel under their house. If you watch the movie The Zookeeper's Wife, you'll see what I'm talking about. And whenever a Nazi would approach the villa, the wife of the zookeeper would start playing the piano, and there was a tunnel where the Jews or the people that they took out of the ghetto would hide in. And when the exhibit's open, you can actually walk through that tunnel, see it, and see the drawings of the people that are there. They saved about 300 Jews, I believe. But that's the villa in the back. Wow, it's so cool to see it in person. And with all this, guys, if you've seen the video of Auschwitz, of the ghettos, of anything related to the Holocaust or World War II, seeing it in a video and in pictures is not enough. You have to come and watch it because it's truly fascinating. I don't know if fascinating is the word, but astonishing, shocking. It's just really cool. But if you do have extra time when you come to Warsaw, come to the zoo. It's actually very nice. It's a nice walk. It's a nice afternoon. The greenery is beautiful. You don't really see this in New York, or I mean, Central Park has a lot of trees, but here there's a lot of exotic trees you wouldn't really see. Now, I don't know if that's a pine tree, like a Christmas tree, but it definitely looks like it. Okay. Yep, it's Christmas tree. Wow, so cool. It's full of Christmas trees. And by the way, I don't know how you guys feel about zoos. I have mixed feelings. What I like about the Polish zoo is that most of the animals are rescued animals that can't live in the wild anymore because X, Y, or Z. But let me know in the comments if you agree with zoos or not. These animals look, I'm no vet, but they look like they're well taken care of. And I found it very nice that most of them are animals that are rescued. And once they're able to go back into the wild, they actually release them. But most of them do stay here because they can't go back into their normal habitat.
Here we are in Ala Koziki. It used to be an ammunition factory back in the war, but today it's a huge, I don't know, restaurant heaven with over 22 restaurants of all different types of cuisine. It has Italian, Japanese, Thai, Polish. The same restaurant I ate in the first day in the Warszawski Zen is also here. But take a look at how beautiful this place is, how big it is, the high ceilings. It's 2 stories high. I wasn't able to go upstairs. I was honestly a little lazy, but take a look at this. A lot of sushi restaurants, coffee shops, craft beer. And then one thing that calls my attention about Poland is that they have a whole bunch of lodi, I think they call it. Ice cream in Polish is lodi. There's ice cream shops everywhere. But I absolutely love this place. I love that they have a lot of craft beer as well.
So I'm very happy. I found the Spanish tapas bar. As you guys know, I'm from Madrid. Well, I was born in the United States, but my family's from Madrid. I found the tapas bar. What I like about Poland, as I said before as well, there's cuisine from everywhere. Thailand, especially Italy, American, Chinese, Japanese, there's everything. And of course, Polish food is out of this world. The dumplings are amazing. I think I'm gonna go with the traditional tortilla patata, pulpa la gallega, and I'll see what else. They have gazpacho, which is like a vegetable soup, but they make it with watermelon. I don't really like that. And this restaurant's called Sobremesa. Let's try that. Let's see how authentic this is. It's really good. I like it because the potatoes are cut very thin. Usually they cut them very thick. It's good. And the pulpo. I like it because they kind of stir fry it. So they do it a little different, but it's I've never had that type of croqueta. It's really good. Thought I was going to sleep, but it looks like I'm not. I went to the bar of the hotel. I met up some super cool guys, and they just brought me to one of the hot spots in Warsaw for locals. Not a lot of tourists know about this, but this is like a local hotspot on the same street I told you about, Nowy Swiat. I'm pronouncing that super wrong, but but I think it's Nowy Swiat. I'll try and pin the location or at least put the names of the places, but this is where the local people of Warsaw hang out. Now I feel like I'm in Eastern Europe. Now I feel like I'm in Poland. I feel like I'm having fun the day that I'm leaving, which always happens, but whatever, it is what it is. I have a flight in 5 hours, but I don't know, this is a challenge. Hopefully I make it. I'll let you know if I make it. Yeah.
Most of these places have basements.
Okay.
You can smoke.
Marijuana.
No. Yeah, but still don't be. No.
Okay, so this is Cafe Faika. This has been here for years. They told me that some Egyptians or people from Istanbul opened it. I feel like I'm living the real Warsaw experience. This is Cafe Faika. I'll try to pin the location of the street now. But this place is super dope. Super dope. They've asked me not to film inside. They don't want to come out in the video. Yes, we go. Okay, so let's go and see how it is.
Alright. I did not mention my name, but back then there were pigs on the wall. A lot of them. My name is Patrick. That's like 2 bags. Pretty sure.
Okay, so I was planning to go down to the bar, get a drink of water in the hotel, but no. I end up in the local neighborhood of Warsaw. And they just bought me a shot and a beer and... Oh, we forgot our friend, Patrick.
But you drink vodka, then you drink beer to get out of the taste.
Okay. Na zdrowie? Na zdrowie. Guys, I really hope I make my flight tomorrow.
And then
You have to tune in and subscribe to see and find out if I do make my flight. I'm sure I will, but... Guys, I'm in the bathroom right now. As you can see, bathrooms in Europe are very small. I went downstairs to get a drink. I know I said this before, but I met this group of Polish guys. Very, very, very cool. And right now we went to some Polish bar for locals, and we just ran into some French people. So now it's the Poles, the French, and I really hope I can find it tomorrow. Alright guys, so I made it. It's 4 in the morning, my flight's at 6. I'm already checked in, so hopefully I make it. I think I will. Maybe my bag won't, but I will make it. And all I care right now is that I make it. Because I have responsibilities, I have a commercial on Friday, so I must make this flight. But my takeaways. So my takeaways from Warsaw: there's so much to do, so many restaurants to see, bars to see, the Warsaw Uprise Museum, the ghetto, the Culture Palace. There's just the old town. There's just way too many things to see. So I definitely think this is a place you have to come to. I love Warsaw. Thank you so much, Warsaw. Adieu for now, and thank you.